Welcome back to the channel. Well, we're back from Disney. Had a really good time. Kids had a wonderful time. A lot of us went. And it was a really good time. But that's over. It's time to get busy on this. Disney's expensive. And like 6 days down there all in, we were probably about 15 grand. So that's not a complaint. We had a wonderful time. Even we weathered what was it, Hurricane Milton, but that didn't slow us down. Still had a wonderful time. So like I said, it's time to get started back on this here. And I've been kind of chintzy and stuff on everything around here because, you know, we were doing the Disney thing. We needed that to get over with. And, you know, when you take care of a lot of stuff like we do, you know, you watch your money. But now that's gone. So all I got left at the end of the year is Christmas and this baby on the motorcycle. I don't know, something else I'm sure is in the mix, but we'll get them going too. But like I said, CRX time. So now we got first round bought. I haven't got the I got a rack here. I got the lower control arms. I got bushings for the trailing arms. I got bushings for the total compensating link. I got front rotors. I got front pads. Outer tie rod ends. This is just the first wave. Second wave, hopefully in the next month, I'm going to go ahead and buy all new springs, struts, everything to convert it back over to this. Excuse me, convert it over to this because mine has the shock that goes down. This has the one that goes over. So I got to change that out. That's no big deal. So and I bought a tent for probably 40 vehicles because one of my boys is going to get his hand in that. He's going to be tenting this eventually and fixing the back of my truck and some on thumper. I don't know. But you may see him when the course of me doing this while he's doing that because this is a project car, and it's just not a project car for me. It's for other people to learn too. So if he wants to learn how to tent, I bought the stuff for it, and he can learn on this one here. So we got Bible study to do tonight, so I won't be on this. I actually got to do some woodwork meaning I'm just cutting it to fit and making a shoe rack for my wife. So that's going to be tonight. So it's probably going to be several days before I actually start putting this stuff on because rain's coming. We got Halloween. I'm going to be out of town at we got Echoes of the Abyss has got a show in Union, South Carolina. So me and one of the boys, we're going to run up there with Richard and his son and the band, and they're going to put on a show for everybody. So we're going to do that. So like I said, he's going to be next week for actually getting started on this. So let me think here. Did I sound like Disney? My wife loves it. My daughter loves Disney. But when Disney started acquiring, you know, everybody, you know, all the superheroes and all that in Star Wars, you know, I had to go buy me something. I'll be back.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh, that's done. Well, it's been a couple days, but second of 3 waves come in more parts. Got all my springs and stuff in. Comes with some hardware and bush kit for front and lower control arms. What we're doing first, we're going to do the rear first because the rest of the front end parts don't come in until the end of this week. So everything's getting replaced in the rear. Got the lower control arm, the upper control arm, the tread arm bushing, the shock and spring, strut spring, what is it called? And the compensator bushings. All that's getting replaced in the rear. Everything but the sway bar hardware. I want to go with a stiffer sway bar, but we're going to have to play that one as we see it because they're pretty pricey, and I just can't see spending $300 on a piece of spring steel. I'm sorry. So I don't mind fabricating. I get one roughly the same width, it's thicker than what I got. I can fabricate it and make it work. But anyway, we're gonna do the rears first. Like I said, we'll wait on the fronts. I got the rack in. I got the front brakes, rotors. I'm waiting on the upper control arms. They're non-adjustable. I'm not going no wild camber angle. I ain't doing that. And the lower ball joint, waiting on it. That's the bush kit for the lower. We're gonna see how those turn out for the lower control arm. Got outer tie rod ends in. I got the sway bar end link bush kit. Everything's supposed to be coming. So let's get busy. Hey, I ain't drove it in a week. I'm dying over here. Losing a lot through here. Fix that here. See how all the play, that thing's wore slap out. It's easier when you grab the whole wheel. That thing moves about that far. So when you hit the brakes, you can imagine. Whee! Alright. We're going to be replacing, of course, that bushing. You can't see the toe link, but we'll get it off. Lower control arm, upper control arm, spring, shock assembly. And yeah. So let me go ahead and get those parts out and kind of eyeball everything up, make sure it's going to work. Lower control arm. Goes like that. I'll have to find a bolt for the new shock assembly because this one goes on the outside. This one goes on the inside. So got that. It's got adjustable. So I'm just going to set it for factory. I ain't going to go no craziness on it. Looks like the way it's made, it goes under like that, and that. I might have to research that. It goes on, 14 different ways. We're gonna have to press this bushing in. So what that means is I got to take this assembly off. No biggie. So put this on, and then I got 2 of these on each side. Heave ho! Come on. Come on. And these go on the, I call it toe link, but it's called a compensator link, and it's on the front. It bolts to the front of this, and when it's doing this, and it swings up, this pivots, and that can change how it tries to keep everything linear, but it's not. It slightly moves. So anyway, so let me get some stuff taken off here. This is going to be fun to the end. So let me get this brake apart, and we'll start just zizzing parts off. So let me get some little screws sticking there and get this drum off. Kind of guessing here, so. Alright, I think that one popped off. I need to go ahead and get these things surfaced, but when you're doing everything at night, you know, it's a little hard. It's in my hand. Yeah, that came with all on its lonesome. There. All right. Go ahead and take this bearing assembly out. Get me extension. And see, you gotta take this off and put it in the press. So when I do that, I gotta take the brake cable loose here. So I have to disassemble the brakes, but I'm gonna go ahead and just take the bearing off first. Hopefully it'll come out of my way pretty easy. That might not be the easiest way. It looks like it's this bearings on this side is what it looks like to me. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and take the brakes apart real quick. So let me get some pliers and such, get that done. throw it all in a box right here because I know where they go. I don't know if I'm finishing it now. If the wind's loud, I'm sorry. It's just windy today, very windy. Oh, here on a couple of days from now, I go get on the 14th, I get my eyeballs checked, and I'm sure I'm gonna be getting probably the Works, the Grandpa series glasses. Pretty obvious that's gonna happen. Coke bottles with progressive lenses, you know the drill. You see it's got the little springs that pop in, little fingers that pop out. So I'm gonna get something to collapse those and pull this through. If I can get that off, I can just unbolt it here, just kind of leave that loose, take the line up here with the rubber line off the, which I think I bought on new rubber lines. Be time to put them on. And I can pull all this out as an assembly and I don't have to break any of these lines loose. So let me break this loose right here. Give me some flexibility. Maybe I can get that loose now. Pulling through now. There we go. There. All right. Let me clean all this up right here where this hose is. And let me get that loose. And then we'll work to pulling the rest of this loose up here. Still forgot my rag. There we go. Got two up there, so we'll get in there and I'll show you those. So it's got a little cover that comes off right here. You can feel down in there and feel those. Feel like a 12, maybe 14. Let me. Yeah. I think I got it with my fingers. Oh, no. Lost in time. All right. There we go. Come on. Lower strut bolt loose. Yeah, come on. There we go. There's the old one. There's the old control arm. Bushings are not really that bad a shape, to be honest with you. Double swishbone. See, look how loose that bushing is right there. Woo! Yeah, she shot. Shot. Oh. I'll get in there and show y'all this compensator link I'm speaking of, just to show you how loose this thing is. That's the compensator link. It bolts to the end of the trailing arm, and it's got a bushing there and it's got a bushing here. So all we gotta do is take the two lower bolts out, chin and there, and this thing, well, I gotta take that loose first. That one here first, so it drops down. Then we can drop this whole thing out of the assembly. Ta-da! Hey, monkey. What you doing? Yep, I know. I saw him first thing this morning.
Oh, so you're the one who said Mommy that.
Yep. Who else would have? You got me there, girl. Zombies! Oh, those are big ones. Those are big ones. Oh. There we go. Tar down. Now let's if y'all can see, that side's shorter than that side. You see how loose that is? That side's shorter than that side, so you got to make sure you put it in that way. And Jason's got some heavy duty ones he's going to give me, but the reason why I'm not putting those in right now is because I'm getting this done. And this is in preparation for the rear disc kit he's giving me. I'm gonna put the good ones that he's giving me in the in that one right there. So let's go ahead and zizz this loose. And we'll move on to the press. Once I get this stuff all rigged up, then we'll roll the beautiful bean footage. So optical illusion here, so I'm trying to measure. Should be all right. What's the odds of that? We have a Pittsburgh brand impact socket that's a 32, goes right over, and a Blackhawk 7/8. Bada bing. Hope I gotta press my socket back out. It's pretty snug. Came right out of the vise, so just a paint holding it. Approved. Alright, so we gotta drive this flush with this one. This is gonna be interesting since it's like this. Yeah, she's a hazy jobber. So let's go ahead and drive this in. There we go. She's going now. Yeah, she's in. Ta-da. Just drop these in. There we go. All right, well, let's go work on the big one. Use a couple of test wax on it, see how tight this is in there. Oh, it's coming out already. Alright, well I might just use a hammer. Looks like it might go in this way. Easier. Okay, it's going in. It's going to just take a little bit of effort. Oh, and that's pretty flush. Yeah, that's it. Bada bing, bada bang. All that's in. All right. All right, let me get the light out now so we can finish this up. Well, kind of first and foremost, which is the way I can measure. I can get this bent down a little bit, and then we'll make that adjustment. There we go. I think that might do it. Alright, let's see what I can get happening here. I want it close, you know. I'm gonna get 2 wrenches to fit this so I can tighten them up when I get it together. Just let y'all know it'd be a whole lot easier if you had a friend help you. Alright, I got the trailer arm bushing tight. Outer toe link bolt tight. Just gotta little bit of a built-in lowering. Alright, I'm back. I had a few come to Jesus meetings with this here. But I got everything in, as you can tell. I got the bush in, I got the front ones in. It was just trying to get that baby lined up was the problem. And a lot of it's because it has to go. See, I don't know which way it went, so I had to look at an 89 model that had this style on it, and it does. This one goes down further. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I got it in, and everything except the brakes is done. So, I mean, she's pretty solid. So, let me throw the brakes back on, and then, I don't know if I'm starting the next side tonight or what. So, but anyway, we're getting somewhere. Well, there's already a video on the rear brakes on this here, if I remember right. I'm gonna go ahead and just knock this out. This just goes back in, and one little bolt in the back, and it goes back together. So, when I get on the other side, then I'll start recording again when the battery charges. So as far as I'm getting right now. So. Well, I don't know where we ended. I remember my battery going dead, and it started raining and stuff like that. Excuse me. But of course, got the bushing in, adjustable upper, got the lower coil and shock assembly in. It's all back together. I got to buy new wheel cylinders again. These are leaking. And I did get the other side done also. This was like 2 days ago. See, it's all done. So, anyway, wave number 3 came in. Looks like we got the upper control arms. We got radius arm bushings. We got swibber end links. We got lower ball joints. We got another set of outer tie rod ends, and this kit came with inner tie rod ends. I didn't need it, but for the price, hey, I was willing to put those on the shelf to save that kind of money. But anyway, as you can tell, it's a gloomy day. It's raining. It's about to turn dark, and we got Bible study tonight, so this ain't happening tonight. And what's tomorrow night? I can't remember what's going on tomorrow night. And then Friday night, we might be able to get started on this Friday night after the youngin goes to bed. So we'll see how that turns out. But I know I got Saturday morning if it doesn't rain. So I'll get back with it one day. It's just a lot going on. So see, I want to get back on it.